I would ban alcohol too. So
that's a completely different argument. That's because of your religion. I get that. Okay.
No, not just because of my religion. Just because I think it's a very, very evil thing.
Okay. You know what? We can get into that. Why would you ban alcohol?
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Because people like it, and because people are able to use it without being like people can drink alcohol. Like I drink alcohol.
Well, okay. Wait. I like women. Doesn't mean I'll fuck every woman I see. What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're saying.
No, I like women, but that doesn't mean I'll go,
Same?
You know, what does that mean? Because people like it?
No, because...
People like a lot of things.
Yeah. Because people like it. What I'm saying is people like it, they use it, and it's not making them into, like, losers. Like, if there's... I would understand an argument
There's cases that it does happen.
Of course, that's with anything, though.
Okay.
But I'm saying, alcohol... Like, if you were president, like, right now, if you're old enough, like, and you had the ability to ban it, would you ban it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the thing, would you ban cigarettes? Cigarettes are arguably worse, like nicotine.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Cigarettes.
Okay, would you ban them though? Let's not, I don't want to debate what's worse. I want to talk about alcohol specifically, but real quickly, would you ban cigarettes as well? Real quick. Because I'm really anti-nicotine in cigarettes, but I wouldn't ban them personally. People have their vices. People use them.
I don't think I would.
Okay. So, I'm trying to say, outside of the religion aspect of you, if you being a Muslim, like with alcohol, like, I don't think alcohol, I mean, like, what, alcohol can be addictive. People who are addicted to it are, like, really bad to their families. I see stuff like that, but the vast majority of people who use alcohol don't use it like that.
Think about all the alcohol-related incidents when it comes to on the cars, and people drinking and driving. Let's talk about how we talk about, we go back to the case of, should your phone be open and all that. How many I don't know the exact numbers, but how many times, a lot of the times, this infidelity comes to alcohol. Would you not say that's this?
Okay, so
alcohol leads you, you lose your judgment. If you're doing something where you can lose your just proper judgment, and you're just, and everything that, all your actions is just based on your instincts and desires, it's an evil thing. It's an evil thing. If you have, if something is suppressing your way to make legitimate judgments and use your brain, it's an evil thing. That's why I think weed is, and I think weed is better than, from what I understand about the concept of being high and being drunk, at least with weed you have a little bit more judgment and a little bit more, you're not just relying on instinct. Alcohol, how people explain it to me is that, whatever's on your mind, you just go.
Yeah,
would you agree with that? I don't know if you've been drunk or not.
No, of course I've been drunk.
Okay, then.
I've been drinking for almost 4 years.
Okay, would you... I've never drank before. Never been drunk. Would you say that?
So before I ever got drunk, back when I was like 16 when I was a kid, I'd hear people be like, you just can't control yourself. I was like, that's scary. Okay, but you still have free will. Like, I'm not like going out there and assaulting someone.
No, but people have.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying alcohol personifies who you are. So, like, some people, they get drunk and they just start saying racial slurs. And it's not that alcohol made them racist. They're just showing their true self. So these people who get drunk and do bad things...
Alcohol, anger does that too. When you're angry, you show your true colors. Yeah, I agree with that.
It shows their true colors. So, like, what was the question again? Like, when I get drunk, I don't do anything too crazy. Like, when I'm drunk, I'm, like, laughing a lot. I'm, like, eating pizza and watching football. Like, having a good time with the boys, like, yapping it up. But, like, I have the ability to know I'm not supposed to go punch someone or go do something illegal.
Yeah.
But also, it's like you're punishing the masses. Like,
I'm not punishing the masses. I'm making America great again. I'm making America great again. I'm protecting the 35-year-old mother of 3 children that lives a very, very spiritual, religious life, driving at 10 o'clock, coming back from picking up her son from a soccer game. I'm protecting her from getting randomly killed on the way home because somebody decided to, not have the proper ability to call an Uber. I'm protecting people from their own selves, from stupid decision making. I'm protecting the people that don't know when it's time to stop.
Okay, that's something you just said right there. You're protecting people from their own stupid selves, right? What you just said right there. How far do you take it then, okay? Because alcohol can be a net bad in certain ways, like it can cause, but there's a lot of other things. So
look, can I give you an example? The World Cup, Qatar World Cup, Muslim country. They banned alcohol. People were going crazy. Let's go back for the context of this. Go to the 2021 European Championship, the final at Wembley. You remember the horrible nature of the English fans, the fighting afterwards.
Yeah, they're acting like hooligans.
Not even talking about the racist part, the hooligans, all that. What was the cause of that? The alcohol. You know, after the World Cup in 2022, the English FA wrote a letter to their fans thanking them for their good behavior. These are the worst fans on the planet, and they're thanking them for good behavior. One instance, they're not drinking at all. They're not allowed to drink in the stadium. The other instance, they're allowed to drink as a fish. You don't see any correlation there. Suddenly their behavior goes much better. You're saying it has nothing to do with the alcohol? Has nothing to do with it?
I know the Europeans are crazy with their alcohol. No, I know for a fact the people at the game, they're acting stupid because they were drunk. I still wouldn't ban it.
I would.
Okay.
Not only I would ban it,
I want to transition this conversation a little bit because something that you said really resonated with me. You said you wanted to ban it, like basically for their own greater good. I don't remember how exactly you worded it, but something like that.
For their own greater good and the greater good of the community.
Okay, but if
what pisses me off? And it's just so common. It seems like in this instance, when somebody is drunk driving at night, the person that dies is always the innocent people, and it's never the person. And it's never the drunk person.
You're like because the person.
No. Let's not try to make what's it called? You're trying to make some sort of reason out of it, like the person who's drunk is not stiff or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Some stupid thing like that. No.
That's exactly what it is.
I don't think like that. I don't think so logically like that. For me, when I see something like that, I'm saying, look.
You don't believe in facts?
No, I'm listening. Of course, I believe in facts, but for me, when I see something like that, I'm saying, oh, okay, look, that person, she's gonna, hopefully she'll get compensated in the afterlife, and that person, yeah, he'll continue to live in this prison of the world that we live in for then whatever amount of time he has left, but his true punishment is coming later on. I don't tend to make, little, pure, real factual reasons. Oh yeah, the person he's not stiff, that's why, and he has a better chance of surviving the accident. No, bullshit, bro.
Okay,
bullshit.
Forget that.
That's not why he survived. He survived.
I'm done talking about alcohol. Okay, you said that you're doing it for the greater good of the people, right? Because alcohol can be dangerous. So how far do you take that? Okay, because there's a lot of things in human society that inherently can be dangerous, but it's still allowed, and people still have the freedom to choose to take what risk they want and what they don't. Because if you banned cars, it would save a lot more lives than banning alcohol. And there's so many other examples of stuff like that. So what all you're gonna like? How much? Where are you gonna draw the line of like what's dangerous and you're gonna ban it? Because banning cars would save way more lives. Driving a car is more dangerous than doing most things that we do. It's safer to fly.
Okay. The benefits of having a car and the benefit of drinking alcohol is like two different worlds. So like, I'm not gonna lie, horrible synonym, or not synonym, horrible metaphor. Like the comparison you're trying to make is terrible.
No, but if all you care about, my point is, if all you care about saving lives, you could.
That's not all.
You could ban cars and just have trains.
That's not all I care about. Again,
it's not just about saving lives.
It's not just about It's not just about saving lives. It's not just about the greater good. It's about overall what's important in society. What alcohol. What's important in society is people have freedom and the ability to do what they like to do and to enjoy life. No. I don't agree with that. People shouldn't have, people shouldn't be freedom, and people shouldn't have enough freedom that they can do whatever their desires are. People should,
so long as they don't harm anyone else.
Desires. People should have.
That's the libertarian in me.
People should have the ability to limit their desires. If not, they'll be a slave of this worldly, of these worldly things, and that's how you turn into, go into a very, very wrong path.
Okay, but you could ban cars and just have really good train systems everywhere. No more roads, so really good train systems. All like the benefits are still there. Plenty of storage in the train, all that.
I mean, I feel like if there was a way that I don't know how the road system or any of that works, but I feel like if there was a way where you could, get rid of cars and people will get from point A to point B, and you can make a plan to set that happen, I feel like people would do it.
Well, there is a way. It's just different urban planning. Where we live right now, you drive 10 miles. Like, I live 10 miles from here. You probably don't want. If I had to take a train here, there'd be so many stops. It'd be so inconvenient.
Well, I mean, I get it.
So, like,
what's the point you're trying to make? I don't get it. You're asking me if I would ban cars? No, because I don't know. I couldn't design a way where transportation would be as efficient without cars. So no, I wouldn't. But comparing that with alcohol is stupid.
No, it's not.
It's very stupid.
It's the exact same shit.
It's very, very stupid. It's very, very stupid. You're comparing the needs of society, a car, to alcohol.
It's not a need in every society. Serious? It's not a need in every society.
It's a need in the one we're living in right now?
Because we choose for it to be a need.
Okay then. Well, no, I didn't choose to be. You chose to be born in the city?
The people who plan.
Okay, well, it wasn't our choice. It's not my choice to live.
Not the choice of the individual person, obviously. The choice of the people who designed this place. Okay, they could have designed it like an urban city where everything's super close and you can just walk everywhere you need to go.
So what are you asking me to do? I don't get the point you're trying to make.
I'm not asking you to do anything.
So what's the point you're trying to make?
What do you mean? Like, my point...
You keep bringing up cars. I don't get the point you're trying to make.
Because you're talking about saving lives with banning alcohol. You're
it's not just about saving lives. I'm not taking people's freedom away.
You said if you're president right now, you're banning alcohol for everyone. You're taking And if you could go back to society before anything started...
No. Would you unban fent?
Fentanyl?
Yeah.
No.
You're taking people's freedom away. What if I want to take it? Why?
It's not the same thing at all, though.
It's not the same thing, but you're not able to recognize the fact that cars and alcohol is not the same thing?
You think fentanyl and alcohol is the same thing?
No.
In that what it causes?
No.
The whole point is alcohol.
No, you're saying
a societal benefit. Alcohol benefits 95% of people who use it. Maybe 5% of people are like addicted or abusing it or something, but alcohol benefits the vast majority of people who use it. Fentanyl doesn't benefit anyone who uses it.
How does alcohol benefit 95% of the people?
Because they're able to have a good time.
Because of the 2 or 3 hours of fun that they have before the hangover? That's why?
I don't get hungover.
Or whatever it is. You're saying that's why it benefits people?
Why it benefits people?
The limited amount of time that you have of where you're... I don't even know. What is the feeling of being drunk? Where you're...
Everything's enhanced. So, like, if you feel good, like, you just feel, like, more, like, giggly and happy, and you almost feel like a kid again. Like, everything's funnier. Like, everything's kind of enhanced. Like, everything, like, it just feels better. It's a net benefit to the vast majority of people. It's a benefit to my life. I drink once a week for like 4 hours on a Saturday night and just like watch sports or chill with the boys.
Yeah, I mean, something we're not going to agree on. Again, do you see the benefit of it? I don't. I just see all the harmful things.
Banning it, like, if you would go back before society ever existed and then you banned it from ever existing, I could potentially see an argument from that. But like you're saying, I asked you right now, if you became president right now, you said that you would ban it. That would decrease the happiness of millions, not even tens, hundreds of, in the world, billions of people.
Well, there's a serious issue with the world that if people are relying on a drink for happiness. Don't you think that's the issue?
If they're reliant on it, it definitely is an issue.
Okay then.
But I don't rely on it for happiness.
Well, what was the point you tried to make, though? You said, say that point again.
People, okay.
No, say that point again, exactly, bro. Please, word by
word. Yeah, but you don't understand what I'm trying to say, so I need to rephrase it, right? I don't mean relying on, like, they need it for their happiness, but it's one of their things. It's like if you ban football. If you ban football, I like to watch football, it won't make me depressed. It won't take away my happiness. I don't rely on football to be happy, but my quality of life will go slightly down. Just like that. And now you're about to be like, how you're complaining football to alcohol? Oh my god.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what I don't understand the football point. I don't get it at all.
You don't understand it at all?
Like, I don't understand what's the correlation there.
If you ban football, you are banning something that brings enjoyment to my life. If you ban alcohol, you are banning something that brings enjoyment to my life.
What's the
correlation?
Okay, football is a bad thing. Football is a bad comparison there because of like CTE and all that and the player's health.
Soccer, I like soccer. Sure.
Soccer. What benefit does it do for society if you ban soccer?
What benefit does it do for society?
Yeah.
People get hurt playing soccer. They could spend that time. They could spend that time getting educated, being smart, making more money, being engineers and doctors.
No, they don't play soccer for free.
What do you mean?
They don't play soccer for free.
Oh, you're professional players?
Oh, you're saying
if you ban soccer, you're talking about
ban from people playing soccer, or even watching soccer. You're saying just period ban the sport.
Yeah.
There's no benefit of that though. I don't get it. You're saying like little things. I'm talking about serious issues with alcohol when it comes to drunk driving, when it comes to all the evil things that you could possibly get indulged to when you're in the state of being drunk. That's what I'm talking about. These are like literal, like out there big issues. And you're talking about, oh, you might be You play soccer, you might potentially get hurt.
The thing you're saying, though,
do this. You might stop. There's no correlation there. There's no correlation there.
If alcohol is banned, the main negatives of alcohol is one, drinking and driving, and I would say two, people who like dads or whatever who get drunk and beat their wives, right? They're bad.
There's a lot of things that can happen.
I said the main two.
No, I think the main two is drinking and driving, and people that become like need to go into like Alcohol Anonymous because they're what? They're freaking, they can't survive. There's people that can't survive without alcohol. They like literally like they have to go into rehab because of alcoholism.
Okay.
So I would say those are the two things. But also,
should we ban everything that people get super addicted to and have to go to like an A&A meet? What is it called? Something in A?
Well, it depends on what it is. What else would besides sex? What else do people get crazy?
Cigarettes.
Oh, if somebody has a really bad cigarette addiction, I think he should.
Not a really bad cigarette addiction, but like they smoke every day and they're gonna end up getting lung issues because of it.
Should you ban it because of that? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, or even like
I don't know. I think
pornography.
Oh, yes.
I mean, we both agree on that being banned. That's not like a difficult one to get into.
Yes. You agree on porn being bad, but not alcohol. They're pretty much as evil as each other, to be honest.
Porn does a negative bad on everyone, basically. I think the vast majority of porn consumers is like really negatively affected by it, whereas the vast majority of alcohol, because we're not disagreeing on like drinking and driving being bad and people who are and the people who are like crippled by it, who can't go a day without it. We don't disagree on that.
And then the dads that beat their wives.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the wives that go out and are at work and they have a gathering.
Let's do a sport example.
They drink a couple beers and suddenly they forget about their.
Let's do a sport example. There's certain people.
We can be on this topic for a while, so
that's fine. So most people who watch like NFL, they watch it. They're happy. They're sad. It's fine. There are certain people who get so infuriated by their team losing that they treat their family bad. That's what I was thinking.
Whoa.
There are people who beat their kids because they're so mad from the NFL. They're gambling, they're drinking, they're doing everything.
Oh, that is something else. You talk about gambling and drinking involved with it. Exactly, yeah.
No, people who, fine. Someone who doesn't drink and watches the game
and doesn't gamble, has no financial gain from financial impact of it.
They probably are gambling too.
Well, I'd ban gambling. So let's not, because that's
sports gambling or all gambling?
All gambling. But hold on. No. Bullshit. You're telling me somebody, let's say the super top percent of their fan, right? Let's say somebody crazy, somebody like me, who has no financial gain of it, no financial gain. I don't gamble on the games. That has no, what was the other thing that doesn't drink while watching the games? None of that. I'm a sober man. I have no money on this game. I'm watching it. I'm a super duper fan, highest level and emotional fan. I don't, and then I see my team lose, my 49ers lose. I don't go home and, be a dickhead to my family because of it. I don't put my hands on my family because that is bullshit. Whenever it's something like that, maybe like an extreme case, and they probably have something going on that where anything that pisses them off, does. But now if they're drinking, then it can be an issue. Now if they're gambling, then it can be an issue, which is two very, very evil things. I'd ban gambling. Period.
Again,
a lot of the things that I said I'll ban, by the way, or everything that I said I'll ban, comes from my religious background of things that we're not allowed to do.
I mean, I know that.
Let me make that clear.
I know that.
And that has a lot to do with and I can't sit here and start arguing my religious reasons because you don't.
No, we don't want. I don't want a religious argument. No one wants to watch that.
And you don't believe in the same thing as me. But I want to logically, and I'm not like a pastor in my religion, or we call it shit. I'm not one of those, so I can't explain the nuances of why this is forbidden and this is not forbidden. I'm trying to explain it the best way that I can.
This is more than just religion, though, because I've met many Muslims before who obviously don't partake in those activities, but aren't advocates for banning it throughout the U.S. But the explanation you gave for how you're a super fan and you don't go home and beat your family and stuff, right? The way you explained it was perfect for my argument on alcohol. The vast majority of people are not doing all that. So banning there's no super duper tryhard sports fans that do that. Yes, You're saying
that don't drink, that don't have any financial gains on it, that are not gambling, that don't drink, just pure sports fans like me. You're saying there's people like me out there that go home and treat their family bad.
Yeah.
Because they saw their team lost.
These people, don't get me wrong, they probably are drinking and gambling, but there's people out there who, from the league, from anything.
You're saying it's the same proportion as people that don't get their life messed up because of alcohol compared to people who drink it.
I don't think alcohol is what's messing up their lives. Their lives are messed up, so they turned to alcohol. The vast majority of them. Most people who are like degenerates and on alcohol, it wasn't the alcohol that ruined their life. They turned to the alcohol because they were degenerates. I mean, it takes a certain type of person to be downing hella beers at the office or something, or like have a little whiskey hidden somewhere.
No, I think we should disagree to disagree.
No, I like the disagreement. It's good content. It's much better than the stuff we were doing before, where we're just kind of not heated. But you're right. We've talked about this too much. You know, it'd be good if we could move on to something else. Okay. Should prostitution be legalized and regulated?